handicapped.com.
There might be some burnt couches in West Virginia Saturday. RJ Bell here at the pregame.com studios, just off the Vegas Strip. We're talking Oklahoma at West Virginia. Who do you like and why?
Yeah, we like the defensive home underdog in this one, and we mentioned defense for a reason here. It's not very often that when you got a West Virginia versus Oklahoma matchup where you have West Virginia with not only the better defense of the two, but the much better defense. In Big 12 play so far this season, they are giving up 10 points per game, less than what Oklahoma is, and also in Big 12 play, they are allowing 100 yards per game less than what their opponents are averaging. Another reason why we like West Virginia, the defensive home underdog here.
Now, I know pro bettors, they like teams in certain roles. That home underdog that's good on defense, it's one of your favorites. Tell us about what you look for in a team like this.
Well, it's easy as ABC. You got a team that doesn't give up many points to begin with.
That's
A.
A. All right.
B, they're getting points as far as the line goes, hence the dog roll.
That's B.
And C, they're at home. It's as easy as that. That's C.
But really it makes sense, right? This is old school handicapping, and a lot has changed about handicapping, quite frankly, but some stuff, it remains, and I think the good defensive home dog is one of them. Here's my concern, though, or at least I have a question about West Virginia. When the playoff committee came out with their rankings, West Virginia, quite frankly, was disrespected. If you look at their record, look at the conference they're in, they were about as badly ranked as they could have been. How do you think that affects their motivation in this game?
Well, I think it does motivate them. They are disrespected. Put in perspective, they're behind 6 2-loss teams. They only have 1 loss on the season. They're, in fact, even behind 1 3-loss team. This is a program that traditionally always feels disrespected. They don't get a lot of love. They're from the state of West Virginia.
So I think it's feeding into their insecurity.
Yeah, there is some insecurity.
But now, isn't there another perspective? Couldn't it be that, if we were treated fairly, we could be a couple of lucky losses by other teams away from the playoffs, and now that they're behind so many people, could that be something that diminishes the motivation of West Virginia?
I still think they're motivated because, RJ, if they win out, they're going to be 11-1. They're most likely going to win the Big 12 title. They've never won the Big 12 title.
So what I hear you saying is that even though it'd be great to be in the playoffs, if they make a New Year's Day game and they somehow can win it, it's going to be a super successful season. Thus, they're still motivated.
Absolutely, and the players have even mentioned that they'd be just happy with a Big 12 title.
All right, second main handicap.
Second main handicap is Oklahoma off a misleading win and cover over Baylor last week. Put it in perspective. Gave out Oklahoma as one of my 6 premium free picks on the message board.
How'd you do in those?
4-2, not too shabby. Although this was
more than 66%.
Yeah, sign me up for that for the rest of the year. Anyways, I wasn't too happy. I was happy with the result, but not the performance. Oklahoma got out first down, gave up 500 yards of offense. Baylor had 3 turnovers in Oklahoma territory, was stopped on downs twice, and Baylor was playing with a backup quarterback the last 20 minutes of that game.
Here's what concerns me about Oklahoma, to be candid, is it feels like that this is a team that people were sour on early in the year, and then they've won a few games, and now it's like everyone's forgetting what is the reason that they were sour to start with. What's your take on Oklahoma today?
Yeah, they're better at running back. I should say healthier at running back than what they were a couple weeks ago. Still thin on defense, still have same the defensive issues that they had early in the season. It's just they haven't played a lot of great competition recently.
Let's make this baby official.
Yeah, let's make this official. Taking West Virginia plus the points. What we have is one of my favorite handicaps. A defensive home underdog in West Virginia plus extra line value with Oklahoma's misleading result last week. Add it up, and there just might be some burnt couches in Morgantown, West Virginia on Saturday night. More videos at pregame.com.